This is my beautiful witch, Moorind. I love her pretty dreads and her tattoo face. Listen to that lovely music.
You there! Your night ship! Oh, please, come to our aid! My wife and I are stranded here!
Oh dear, you're stranded here. You do need my help.
Oh, we're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglen, but we were attacked by highwaymen.
How'd you guys manage to get away?
Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. Well, the brave creature bit one of them in half, though not before being frightfully wounded himself.
Scalped and skewered? Oh dear. Good thing for Alfie.
Oh, it was naught but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Sicil. Well, we got along all right, but now our little home's finally been undone. Orcs invaded, and the source hunter who was meant to protect us didn't save a one of us.
The source hunter didn't even save one of you? Boy, they must have been weak.
Bravest beast of burden in the borough is Alfie, but the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck pig and can't move no more. Which means we can't move no more either.
Oh, poor little Alfie.
So close to our
Why,
goal.
it would be folly to abandon a bandit killer in a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it, your night ship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is strapped to his back. We'd be destitute without it.
That would be folly indeed.
And yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglen is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here. Mara absolutely refuses to leave Alfie's side, and like I said, I'm inclined to agree with her. If only a stout champion would step up and lend us a hand.
Oh, it is a stout champion you need. Eh, dear sir? Well, you're lucky you found one.
Oh, we'd be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglen, your night ship. For it is our aim to set up shop there. A new smithy and a new town.
You came to the right gal.
Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, I'd be like a fisherman without his rod, grasping for salmon with his bare hands. Never could I produce the quality of work for which I'm renowned. Our predicament is clear, and the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs... well, I don't know what he needs, but they say miracle cures are produced by the priests of Silverglen.
Oh, don't you fret. I'm an almighty powerful witch.
I can't believe we're stuck here, so close to our goal. Oh, will we ever reach Silverglen?
Oh, you'll reach it. Don't worry, milady.
Oh, we are, my liege. Though, like I said, it would grieve us dearly to leave Alfie behind.
That would be awful. So you're right, we should try to heal Alfie first. Neither Alfie nor your tools are worth your lives. How mean.
I left behind in Hunter's Edge. All the jewels and trinkets. Hell, take the orcs.
You're right. We should try to heal Alfie first.
Oh, well, I have compassion for the beast, too.
Indeed. He carries your belongings, after all.
Oh, I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be saved before we can depart. Please leave no stone unturned in your search for a concoction that will heal his wounds.
All right, I will overturn every single stone until I can heal Alfie. You have my word. A witch is nothing without her word.
What was that? A bandit? Oh, oh no.
I need a moment to reflect.
Yes,
Oh dear, my
I
nerves
must
are all
reflect.
shot.
Become too soft-hearted? It's absurd. No. It feels great.
It does feel quite good to give of oneself to those in need.
Yes, it does.
What was that? A bandit? Oh, oh no. It's nothing but a squirrel. Oh dear, my nerves are all shot.
Oh, Moorind. It is a pleasure.
Those as giving as you are rare and exquisite as rubies. What a pleasure to behold you.
Why, thank you, my dear. You're so sweet.
I can't believe we're stuck here, so close to our goal. Oh, will we ever reach Silverglen?
Okay.
I detect movement.
Oh, very compassionate, aren't I?
Please don't be a bandit.
Compare bars here.
How are you holding up, my sweet?
I knew that man, comrade. A fine blacksmith, Bjorn. It gladdens me more than you can imagine to see he and Mara escaped Hunter's Edge. But it's no wonder he blames me for what happened there. Well, it started like any other day, comrade. I told you before, and this much was true. Hunter's Edge was a quiet place. There hadn't been a peep from the Phantom Forest in nearly a century, and save the occasional drunken orc wandering in from the west, there was nothing for any of the townsfolk to fear. I was on patrol one sunny afternoon when I stumbled upon a pair of scrawny orcs building a fire. Bellowed at them to get, but they went for their swords instead. Well, I made short work of them, but I couldn't find their tribe insignia anywhere. What I did find was a deep red, apple-sized gemstone in one of their pockets. It was warm in my hand and seemed far too fine a treasure to belong to an orc. You and I both know that now, but then my senses were dulled by years of peace. I'd grown soft. I was foolish. I figured it to be an oversized ruby, and it was the worst misjudgment of my life, comrade. Their kind never did take a shine to such finery, so I assumed it had been stolen for its trading value. I pocketed the gem and planned on sending it up to Academy North for the Order to deal with. All was peaceful back at the village, all was quiet. If only I'd known then. If only I had paid attention, had seen the signs. Night had only just begun to fall when they surrounded us. It could only have been a few dozen, but they swarmed like hundreds. Those of us who resisted were immediately cut down. I watched the blood of innocent villagers spill into the streets. I saw their bodies hit the ground. People it was my job to protect, comrade. I made myself promise that night, comrade. Never again would I let another sign of source pass me by unnoticed. Never again would I fail in my sworn duty. It's a promise I intend to keep.
I can't believe the weak source hunter was you,
Any discernible flavor, really.
comrade.
Let's discuss it another time, comrade. It ain't easy for an old bear like me to greet these ghosts. For now, maybe we ought to soldier forward. Plenty to be done around these parts, eh? Ready to advance? Ready to defend?
Wow, that's a pretty big fuck up. It's a good thing you're so vigilant now, or I'd throw you out of my party.
Oh, I hope so, my
But
love.
everybody makes
Alfie
mistakes, I
wounded, so-
suppose.
I can't can't believe we're stuck
Such a
here.
cute
Don't
party.
you worry, my sweet. We've outrun the orcs and we'll outrun these highwaymen too.
Oh, I hope so, my love. But with Alfie wounded so, what can we possibly do?
They're still
A
fretting
solution will
around.
present itself. I know it. Legionnaires are bound to patrol the area,
Well,
aren't they?
I guess I know why. If this is the same source hunter that let you down before, I guess I wouldn't have much faith either. I'd be a bit nervous.
Ooh, the pain. Demons take all bandits. I bit one of the buggers in two, and still he stabbed and stabbed before he finally croaked.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Alfie. That's awful. You got stabbed and stabbed?
I have no idea what I am really, only that I was caught in a snare when I was very little. Luckily, the hunter thought I didn't look quite appetising enough to be eaten, and so he sold me to Mara. Bjorn didn't like the look of me at first, but when I grew strong, stronger than 5 stallions combined, I was suddenly promoted to carrier beast. Were that I was weak, for I loathed carrying things.
Oh, that's terrible.
My nerves are all
They
shot.
turned you into a slave. You had to pack things all day.
Please don't leave us to
That's
our
how
own
horses
devices, your
feel.
knightship. Heed our call for assistance.
I wish I could free you and heal you. Maybe I can.
Bless your heart merely to suggest it, my friend, but you'll need powerful magic indeed to cure this devilish gash. I've heard they dabble in healing rituals in Silverglen, which is, ironically, the very place we're unable to reach, us three.
Forest. Chances are I'll never open them again.
A bloodstone? Then it is in your power to heal me. Will you?
To think of all the clothes I left behind in Hunter's Edge.
Of
All the
course I
jewels and
will.
trinkets. Hell, take the orcs.
Who cares if it's rare? I want to save this cute little animal.
We have the means to save this animal, and so we shall.
You waste the bloodstone on this thing? I won't hear of it. That's too heartless.
To think of all the
That would be the
clothes.
kind thing to do, yes.
To our own devices, your knightship. Heed our
Whoa. Oh, this is marvellous. Nay, miraculous. Outlaws be damned. I am healed.
Yes, be damned, outlaws. He's healed.
As powerful as it is sinister.
Yay!
Leave us to our own devices, your knightship. Heed our call for assistance.
I just did heed your call. Look, Alfie's healed.
Oh, I feel fresh as a daisy again. He is still a bit green around the gills. I do hope we'll leave for a pleasanter place soon. I have no idea what I am really, only that I was caught in a snare when I was very little. Luckily, the hunter thought I didn't look quite... They worked me as diligently as a peasant is oxen, but what can I do? They've owned me and fed me for as long as I can remember. As far as I know, this is what life is. Even though I have good hopes they'll give me a bit more rain now that I've saved them both from a gruesome goblin death.
They best be nicer to you, or I'll kill them myself. For being mean to you. Who could overwork
It's
such a
heating
cute
up.
little creature?
What do you say, your knightship? Will you he's right as rain again is Alfie, and he has you to thank for it, my liege. A miracle worker is what you are. Oh, it was naught but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Sicil. Now, we got along all right, but now our little home's finally been undone. Orcs, we are your knightship. With Alfie healed, we're raring to go.
They're raring to go, huh? Let's go.
Right you are, Sir Knight. This is it, Mara. You and Alfie stick close together now. Onward, to Silverglen.
Onward. Mush. Mush wife. You guys made him keep carrying that pack even when he was wounded? You could have taken it off. If someone's hurt, you don't leave all your stuff on their back. That's pretty cruel. Look at him crossing the river. Come on, buddy. There you go. I would just let you be my friend. I wouldn't make you pack stuff. You could only carry whatever you wanted to carry. Come on, cutie pie. There you go. There's a good boy. Oh, you're making it fast.
Silverglen! I can see the watchtowers! We're almost there!
Hey, we're almost there. Ah! Are you guys the ones that hurt Alfie? Oh, I don't know if you are, but I'm gonna take you out. You're probably friends with the guys who did it if you weren't them.